I'm gonna make a smaller batch of okra and tomatoes. I have a pound of okra. I'm gonna use a half of a bag of the 3 pepper and onion blend. That's gonna be my seasoning vegetables. I'm gonna season it with Creole seasonings, sage, thyme, some garlic, of course, smoked paprika, granulated garlic, and onion powder, a little better than bouillon, and a can of tomatoes. I'm also going to put some cayenne pepper in here, of course. I just didn't pull it down. Be back in a minute. Alright, my seasoning vegetables are beginning to start to saute. I have my 3 pepper and onion blend that was frozen. It's in here. And then fresh garlic. I also put 3/4 of a cup of water and a half a teaspoon of better than bouillon, which serves as my veggie base. And I'm going to stir this around for a little bit, probably about 6 or 7 minutes. Be right back. I've just added in my spices, and I just put a can of diced tomatoes. Stir that around. Okay, and I'm ready for the next step. Alright, I have added in a bag of frozen okra and mixed it together. And whenever I make a big batch of this, when I use 3 bags of okra, I cook this in my oven. But when I only use 1 bag, I cook it on top of the stove. So I'm going to turn this down to a simmer, put the top on it, stirring occasionally. This is going to cook for about, I'm thinking maybe 30, 35, 40 minutes. We'll see. Alright, be back in a little bit. This is the way it's going to look when it's left to simmer. I did add another cup of water. And then it's going to do its thing for about a half hour. I'll stir occasionally. And this is where you can also taste it and see if you have your seasonings the way that you want them. You do want to simmer it with the top on it. And like I said, stir it probably every 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to let this do its thing for about a half hour. The kitchen smells so good. You will know when this is done when the okra turns a certain color green. Right now it's still got a little brightness, but it's going to be a dull green. And that's when I know my okra is ready. I'm going to let this cook for a little bit longer. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look good? Okra and tomatoes. It'll be ready in about 6 or 7 minutes. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference in the color, but this is the way it needs to look, and it is done. I'm going to turn the fire off, put the top on it, let it sit here on the stove for a while until my rice gets ready, and then I'll take a picture of it in the bowl. This I traditionally eat on top of rice. Oh my, does that look good or what? Okra and tomatoes over brown jasmine rice. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, I had 4 containers left over. 2 of them will go in my refrigerator for me to eat on today and tomorrow. And then 2 will go into my freezer.